Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. Well, we're going back to the fatherland, the heart of the fatherland in fact. We're having a look at Hacker-Pschorr's Münchner Hell, which comes in at 5% alcohol by volume. And what I have before me is a lovely 500ml swing top bottle that's been deep chilling for a wee while now. So it was nearly 4 years ago that I was actually over in Munich, Bavaria, and I went to a few Hacker-Pschorr beer halls, but I don't think I ever had the Münchner Hell. Somehow it's eluded me. Well, the time has finally arrived, and I've got my hands on this bottle, so I guess it's high time to crack off the cap. Wow. That didn't pop like I was expecting. Well, some nice smoke there. Alright, and pour this out into the Spiegelau lager glass. Oh, it's a lovely glass. With a good pour. And there we go. So I'll plonk that back down there. Well, let's check out the appearance. Yeah, slightly hazy, golden orange colour, quite effervescent. About 2 fingers, a bright white head. It's getting some sweet malt there. Bit of citrus zestiness. It smells very enticing. So on that note, I'm quite keen to get to the taste test, the most important part of the review. It'll also be my first beer of the day, so I'm really tonguing for a beer. So anyway, cheers to you all. Wow, that really hits the spot. A lot of bready malts up front. Yeah, got a nice zestiness to it, a nice brightness. Well, I mean, it is a Helles style lager, so it's definitely got the taste profile you would expect. I'm really impressed. Time for another gulp, actually. That's really going down smooth. Wow. The body's somewhere between medium and full. Leaning towards medium. A very tasty brew. Very hard to fault flavour-wise. Yeah, I mean, it's ticking a lot of boxes for me. Very tasty. Is it drinkable? Oh, hell yeah. And you could certainly session this one at 5%. And as always, the one thing that lets it down in Australia is the availability and price point. But I will put a link in the description for those of you that are keen to get your hands on it. They're quite a reliable source of German beers, in fact. And those of you who have watched my reviews for a long time know how much I love German beer. Yes, I do have to wonder when I'll, get to make it back to Germany, with this pandemic situation. International travel, they say, could be years away. Yeah, it's really awful. At least some people, some kind people are still importing the beers here to Australia, which is good to see. This is a nice fresh bottle, actually. Anyway, enough rambling from me. I think it's time to have one last gulp of this and give it a score out of 10. Well, all in all, it's an absolutely superb brew. Yeah, I mean, it ticks all the boxes for me. Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. A fine example of the style. So I'd probably give it a solid 10 out of 10, yeah. But I guess some of you were expecting that. But yeah, look, very hard to go wrong with this one. Anyhow, that brings us to the end of yet another SwillinGrog beer review. So I'll see you all in the next one, I guess. But until then, fare thee well, all.